Support the translator by reading Hidden Marriage on Volar Translations. Ning She dialed the number reluctantly, reminiscing about her past. She disliked children, haunted by memories of her lost child. Yet, inexplicably, she found herself drawn to Little Treasure. As she spoke to him over the phone, she encouraged him to eat and congratulated his father. Little Treasure, unable to respond verbally, later wrote a simple congratulations in English. His actions surprised his family, showing more progress than his psychiatrist had achieved in a year. Determined to help her brother, Lu Jingli vowed to guide him in pursuing Ning Shi, while their elders agreed not to interfere. Support the translator by reading Hidden Marriage on Volar Translations. Ning She struggled with herself for a long time as she was wondering whether to call. She dialed the number she had been given in the end. She didn't really like children since the incident 5 years ago. In fact, she was somewhat avoiding getting close to them. It brought up some bad memories for her, and made her think of the child she had lost. That child had carried her warmest hopes. It also represented her dirtiest past. For some reason with Little Treasure, not only was the uncomfortable feeling gone, but she inexplicably took a liking to him. She couldn't resist getting closer to him. It was strange. Hello. Hello. There was no sound, although the call had been picked up. Ning She knew that it must be Little Treasure and chuckled. It's Little Treasure, right? Sorry, Auntie just finished her work and thought of calling you. Little Treasure couldn't speak and had no way of replying her, so Ning She could only talk to herself and try to think of things to say. Darling, have you eaten yet? You're too skinny, so you have to eat more, okay? Kids can't be picky with their food. You won't grow quickly if you're picky. Kids are also really cute when they're chubby, although you're already plenty cute right now. Oh yes, I saw your dad on TV just now. He just successfully signed a huge business deal. He's really impressive. Help me congratulate him. 10 minutes later, Little Treasure put down the phone and took out the whiteboard he had not used for some time. He wrote in English stroke by stroke, "Congratulations." He was good at both Chinese and English even though Little Treasure didn't know how to speak. He stuck to writing English most of the time because he felt that Chinese writing was troublesome. However, he had not written anything for a long time because he had no desire to communicate. The two elders were frozen in shock. Lu Jingli was still relatively calm since he had already seen this before. Lu Tingxiao had secretly overheard Ning Zi's words. A trace of a smile showed on his ice mountain-like face after seeing that single word. He rubbed that little head. Thank you. After Little Treasure was done writing, he started eating without another word with a very serious aura. He even ate the carrots he hated the most. The two elders continued staring in shock. The elders had just smiled. Their obedient grandson had voluntarily started writing and eating. He had even eaten carrots. Madame Lu finally regained her senses. Unable to restrain herself, she asked, "Jingli, what did that girl say to Little Treasure in the call just now?" Master Lu also had an expression of wanting to know. Lu Jingli, who was in the center of attention from his parents, slowly said, "She didn't say much. She just told Little Treasure to eat more and not to be picky. She even asked Little Treasure to convey her congratulations to Big Brother." Madame Lu had a disbelieving expression. That was it. Lu Jingli shrugged. What else could it be? Master Lu looked grateful. That girl actually managed to achieve more in a single phone call than what Little Treasure's psychiatrist did in a year. That's right. Madame Lu was surprised and happy. This girl doesn't seem bad. Tingxiao, you have to work hard. Lu Tingxiao, Madame Lu looked at her eldest son with a disgusted look. She then turned towards her youngest, Lauer. Your brother is like a piece of wood. How would he know how to chase a girl? You have to help him, okay? Now you know how useful I am. Lu Jingli harumphed proudly. Don't worry, I'll definitely use my lifetime's teachings to help my brother. Let's set down rules first. You two aren't allowed to interfere. You know that it's too easy to ruin everything at this stage when parents come into the picture. The two elders agreed repeatedly. We understand. We understand. We're only asking. Support the translator by reading Hidden Marriage on Volar Translations. After dinner, when their parents had just left, Lu Jingli wagged his tail. and asked for a reward from his brother. Did I do good just now, bro? Did I? He had wagged his tail for just a moment. His brother threw something small at him with a swoosh. Lou Jingli caught it with a raised hand. What's this? His eyes bulged out after looking closely at it. It was a key to the 100th anniversary limited edition Bugatti sports car he had been eyeing for a long time. Only a single one had ever been made. Oh, my beloved darling. Lou Jingli hugged the car keys and kissed it crazily. Bro, I love you. His brother had never relented no matter how much he had begged previously. Who knew that his brother would throw it to him by just casually saying a few words in front of their parents? This means she occupied a greater place in his brother's heart than he had imagined. Lou Jingli was even more worried as he thought about this. Bro, are you sure it's Ningxi? You're not just playing around, but you really intend to marry her. Marry. Lu Tingxiao's tone left no space for misunderstanding. Lu Jingli sucked in a breath upon hearing so. He spoke sincerely in a grave tone as someone who had been through many relationships. Then I have to tell you to prepare yourself. Chasing women is similar to playing games, and it can be categorized into different difficulty levels. Easy, normal, hard and hell mode. Chasing Ningxi is definitely hell mode. All women have weak points. But can you use money with Ningxi? You can tell that she definitely won't accept financial support or backdoor deals judging from how badly she's doing in the entertainment circle despite her looks. Using feelings. Look at how many boyfriends she had when she was overseas. Her exes can be found all over the entertainment circle. Their backgrounds are all exceptional. Even I wanted to bow down in admiration when I saw that list of names. I've never wanted to admit defeat to anyone before on this kind of matter. As for using a baby, don't even think about using a baby to tie her down in a marriage. She's wholly focused on her career and has no plans to have babies. Even if this master wooed her personally, I would have an 80% chance of a game over. A zero EQ relationship rookie like you is just going to turn into EXP for her. Lu Tingxiao glanced at him coldly. 100%. Lu Jingli's mouth twitched. Okay. I have a 100% chance of a game over. Don't mind these small details. Okay. Anyway, I may have reached a conclusion. I dare to bet that Ningxi is just like me, someone who has decided to never get married or have kids. This kind of person is really cynical towards relationships and feelings. Their freedom is akin to their life. It's easy if you just want to play around. It's going to be hellishly difficult if you want to marry her. That's because you've never met someone who makes you want to get married and have kids willingly. Lu Tingxiao's usually cold expression actually looked a little gentle under the moonlight shining through the windows. Lu Jingli was counting the number of words his brother had said with disbelief written all over his face. Rare. Those in love are indeed different. Even a relationship noob is giving me lessons. Matilda, though what you said does make some sense. So how about it? Do you want your dear brother's help? Lu Tingxiao gave him 2 words. No need. Lu Jingli got anxious. How can that be? Chasing women is different from business. Think carefully. Are you really sure you don't need a smart, wise and handsome godly level woman chasing coach? Lu Jingli was trying his best to promote his services. Then the study door was pushed open by someone with a creak. The two of them turned their heads simultaneously to look. They saw little Treasure standing at the doorway in pajamas. A trace of surprise flitted across Lu Tingxiao's eyes. Little Treasure. Lu Jingli's face was also full of surprise. Little Treasure would actually move out of his bedroom at this hour.